Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matters Opinion. You're gonna have to turn that
I did.
volume
I did.
off.
I
Okay,
did.
okay, there we go. So welcome back. Thank you for being here again. We are gonna give some time for our viewers to come in, and so we'll give them about 2 minutes. Let's see.
But in the meanwhile,
In the
let's
meanwhile, you got something wild and
no,
crazy
no,
you want to share
no.
and get
In
off
the
your chest?
meanwhile, I want to hear what you got live and crazy to share off your chest, so I can feed off of your energy. You feel
You
me?
want to
Let me.
you want to feed
I
off
want.
my energy?
I want to feed off your energy. Pause. But I want. I want to. I want to feed off your energy. Let's go.
Okay.
What's up,
Well,
Albert?
so hey, so something crazy that I have heard some years ago was from a client of mine, right? I never hear nothing like this. So she told me that her son and her got into an argument, and her son said to her, "You can suck my dick with your dead
Oh
brother's
shit.
lips."
Oh shit.
Yo, I, out of pocket. Out
What?
of pocket.
For sure. Because first of all, that's some crazy shit because you a nigga and you wanted to suck your dick with another nigga's lips.
With
That's
your
that's
dead
crazy.
brother.
Yeah, but then he dead, but he's still a nigga.
And then it's your mother.
Man, we all done said some crazy shit to our moms, yo. Not
Nah,
like
not
that.
like that.
Not like
Oh,
that.
oh,
Not
okay,
like that.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. If my mother was
Listen,
still alive, she'd tell you I didn't say no wild shit like that.
listen. Let me tell you. So they was palm side, right? Well, her children are half and half, but
Oh,
she's palm side, and so I
that
think that's
explains everything.
why he's alive and she's not in prison telling her story. Because let me tell you, baby, deceased is an understatement. Okay.
Man, listen, first of all, big shout out. Imagine that event by Crystal. You know what I mean? I'm glad you joined in. Appreciate you. But let me explain something to you, man. It's certain shit certain people or kids can get away with because listen, when you said that, you didn't even have to tell me the poem. You didn't even have to tell me because you would have started it off by saying like, "Yo, I went to this kid's funeral that told us." If they was the rich side, you'd been like that. You feel me?
And
Listen,
imagine so the embarrassment. I would have never repeated that story to someone else, let
it,
alone your agent.
she
I
was
didn't know what to say in
surprised.
response. Like,
She
no, she
she
wasn't
was
surprised. She was like, "Oh, can you believe what he effing did? Can you believe?"
she
I'm
was
like,
waiting to see what you would have done.
"What I would have done? It don't
That's
matter.
what
You
you.
didn't let him ride out. It don't matter now. You got to let that
Oh no,
slide."
hell no! You can always whoop a kid's ass on. You can always come back and whoop his ass. Hell no, because I'm telling you, it's been plenty times where I was like, "Yo, you know what? I thought about the shit you just did. I'm on you again." Yeah,
I would have forgot I was
yeah.
his mom too. Unapologetically me. Mm-hmm. Yep. And so no.
Listen, what I'm telling you, man. I thought that was. I thought I do crazy shit, and I've
Listen.
done some crazy shit as a kid, but shit like that, no. I've done some crazy shit as an adult. Let me just clear that up right away. Anybody that knows me know I'm an asshole off the
Oh,
rip.
yeah.
Off
Yep.
the rip. But hey, I learned something 2 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that I was a narcissist. I'm living with that shit. I really don't care. I swear to God, I wish there was more people on this earth like me. I swear to God, I do. But
Mm. So you
listen,
want to just dive into our topic?
let's just dive in. Let's
All
just dive
right.
in.
So
Um,
something that you wanted to get off of your chest was
pause, pause,
well,
pause.
get off, get on, whatever, pause, not pause, unpause. I told you I hate
So,
y'all stuff
so
today.
I wanted to get this off my chest. And the reason why I wanted to get this off my chest because co-ed bathrooms are unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Men need to have their shit. Women need to have their shit. Because I promise you and I swear to you on the ashes, man, I went into the bathroom, bro, at the workplace. And I smelled some shit that I shouldn't have had to smell before. You know what I'm saying? And I seen some shit that as a man, I shouldn't have had to see. Right? So women, man, y'all nasty. I'm telling you, man. Man, this shit smelled like sour sea bass.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I wanted to throw up, but then I thought about it like, well, shit. That means I gotta put my damn face by where she had that sea bass or that sea ass at. I was in utter I was so disgusted. Then I'm looking and I see fucking like blood drippings. Like, listen, bitches. If y'all gonna bleed, you can't squat. If you got the runs, you can't squat. Sit your ass down. Especially if it's a co-ed bathroom. Like, that shit is nasty. Men shouldn't have to see that shit. So I want to give you guys I want to give you guys a scenario. Okay. So if you look on the package of a maxi pad wrapper, right? The package it come in, right? Those are only suggestions. They only suggest, they say you can wear it for 8 hours. It's not recommended. There's a difference between suggestion and recommended. Just because the pads say you can rock it for 8, don't mean you can rock it for 8. Okay? Let me give you something. Every time them panties hit your damn ankles, change that pad. Mm-hmm. Because if not, man, you gonna be walking around smelling like swordfish.
Or pennies.
Yeah, that's the beginning. That's the beginning. Because no, listen, I'm dead ass. Every woman know in the beginning of her fucking cycle, you know when it's coming because you smell this like copper smell, right? So it's like a copper smell. You smell like Abe Lincoln pennies and shit, right?
Not so,
Abe Lincoln. I wish I had a penny. I do. It smell like copper. It smell like pennies.
It's
right?
iron. So, it's the iron leaving our bodies.
I get that. Iron. You could call it whatever the fuck you want. But you know it's coming. Okay? So you got a couple of stages, right? Your first couple of days, maybe 2, possibly 3, is heavy as fuck. So that means 8 hours don't apply to you. That's what that means. That means that before the blood get to the wings, it's time to change it. Okay? Stop holding the fuck off like, oh, well, I could get a couple of more hours out of this. Like I could get some more use out of this. No, bitch, it's over. You about to have a goddamn accident. Okay? Second, I don't know about nobody else. I don't get into my bedroom often. Well, I do, but not tonight. I was
about to say, don't sit there and tell that lie.
Not tonight. Men, I'm telling you, if you tired of buying a mattress, get your woman some towels to sleep on. Sleep on these goddamn towels, because if you have an accident, we ain't got to buy another Sealy Posturepedic. Yes, I'm saying?
Yo, and something is wrong with you.
This is the fucking truth. No matter how old you get, you can have an axe a goddamn dent. You know what I'm saying? You can have an axe a goddamn dent, no matter how old you get. So that was that cycle, right? The first, wear the long joints. You at home. What the fuck? Wear the long joints. That's the purple wrapper. Wear the long joints. Okay?
Second, you sound really invested in this. I want you to know.
Man, listen, I'm a period expert. I really am. You know what I mean? I keep track of people's period. I be letting my niggas know when they girls about to bleed. And I watch everything. I'm just very observant. So second, now you get to the point where you get to the green wrapper where it's not that heavy, but it's not light either. Right? So that means you safe.
You sure you never had a period before?
Man, you can sleep in some shorts. Now you can sleep in shorts. Okay? Without worrying about an axe a goddamn dent. Right? Now, the most important part of your period is the end part. The end part of the period. This is the end part. Now listen, this is important. That's when the shit done turned brown. Right? It's letting you know that it's at the fucking end. Now, it's not only brown, but it got a what the fuck ever smell. It got a crazy smell. That's your way of telling you to let it out.
Now, one of our commenters has said, how do you feel about period panties instead of the pads?
Oh man, listen, I put my wife onto him. I put a couple of friends onto him. I gave them the idea about period panties. Those shits are amazing.
So if you're at work,
you
gotta have a bunch of period panties in your back pocket?
Nah, you only need one pair, that's for the day.
So then, but then you just said if she have it on all day, she's gonna be hotboxing it over the toilet that you don't want to put your face over.
Listen, period panties are only an assistant. That's all they are. They're not the head coach.
No. Wait. No. Not the panties that are designated specifically for that time of the month. They actually have
period panties that you can
correct me if
into.
I'm wrong, viewer. I'm not sure if you're talking about the designated, these is my period panties, or the actual panties that are period. You don't need a pad. It absorbs.
I'm not talking about those.
Well, I'm trying to see which one the viewer is talking about.
The ones that absorb. The ones that absorb.
The absorb. Okay, but if it's absorbing, it's holding.
I get that, but it's still just an assistant. It's okay to plug yourself up and let it rock out. They just an assistant. If it's holding the
blood, if it's holding the blood in the iron, you're gonna still smell it.
No.
Yes. It's the same blood. It's the same blood. It doesn't matter if it's a pad or the panties.
I'm telling you.
Oh, so you wore them?
Shut your ass up. That's why you're playing with me, man. You live too close to a playground to be playing with me, man.
You seem to know, to be honest. It's kind of scary because a lot of women don't even know this much about it, and it's their own bodies. And you are extremely, extremely invested. And I want to know, can you tell me your personal feedback on how the period panties work out? I ain't wear the absorption ones. So tell me how that work out.
I'm telling you right now.
Are they comfy?
I'm telling you right now, they are a lifesaver. I'm telling you that right now. I can't throw her business out there. I can't. But
okay, so wait. Somebody said, "Are you saying wear that with the pad? So the absorbable period panties, and then the pad on top, and you change the pad and the panties is the backup in case you do have an accident. It catches the excess,
or it will catch the excess. It'll catch the accident. But listen. This the God's honest truth. With those kind of panties, right? Mm-hmm. You can either rock them draw, you can put that pussy in there raw, or you can put on just a light day. And you can rock out with them joints just like that. Now, those panties are good for people that's in like customer service that don't have the time to keep going back and forth to the bathroom. That's like at a register, that drive a bus or something like that. Those shits, I'm telling you, listen, viewers, try them shits. I'm telling you, they're a little bit on the expensive side. Try them shits. I'm telling you. Those
so are they disposable or are they reusable? I'm trying to figure this out.
You can reuse them. You wash them.
So if you're at work and it has your blood and stuff in it and you want to change to be clean, you take it off and put it in your pocket? Like what the fuck is you like? I don't understand.
Listen, you can rock those all day. I promise you can rock those all day. I'm telling you, you can rock those all day.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about it.
Because you haven't tried it. Listen.
Well, the thing is for me, once, like you said, once things come down, I need a whole fresh start.
I get that.
To pull those back up or to put it in my back pocket or pocketbook or somewhere sitting here, a Ziploc, like it just seems like a bit much for my personal taste. And I know that it works for some people, but I'm trying to figure out like, okay, if I'm home for the most part all day or work at home, maybe okay. But like, what am I doing with this soiled panties now? Like
you don't I'm telling you, from what I heard, you don't even feel it on you like that. You don't feel like you got that diaper on you.
It's not about a diaper. Like, okay, even if
Yo,
If
you know the
once
sad
once
part
my
about it?
underwear come off, like it's weird. But once my underwear come completely
You
off,
don't
like they left the ankles, they not going back on. I need a new pair now. I
you don't
can't put
wear
them back on.
you don't wear panties with those. Those are your
No,
panties.
right. This is what I'm saying. So if they're soiled and I pull them down, I'm not gonna want to pull those back up.
Yo, listen, I can only argue this, but so far, but I know a few people in this chat that I have suggested it to, and
Somebody in the
they
comments said they don't want no chick coming home in that.
what? First of all, I
I'm
ain't trying
trying
to
to figure
come.
it out.
I ain't trying to come at with. I ain't trying to come at nobody. But I'm telling you, first of all, niggas got to be more responsible about knowing when your woman is about to have her cycle and when your woman is on her cycle. Just pay it. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention in the morning or at night when you hear that rapper. That means you ain't getting none, bruh. It's over. It's
Wait,
over.
so do you run red lights or no?
Absolutely not. I'm a city
Okay,
bus operator. I can't run red lights.
let's throw a poll up there. Who in
Oh,
there
they're gonna
with
lie.
any partner who is running red lights? And if you don't know what that means you going to Pound Town while on your cycle. So do you yes allow it to happen or no? And if you have feedback on that you want to specifically explain why yes or why no, you could drop that in the chat or you can click the pin post and join live with us and vocalize your opinion.
Yo,
So whichever you're trying to do.
let me respond to a couple of people. Okay. CT Design. I'm saying, right, it's okay to wear a light day with them type of panties. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's okay
So
to wear a
only
light
light
day.
day. Only a light day.
I mean, unless you want to feel flustered. I mean, I there is somebody, and I swear to God, there's somebody in this chat right now that I'm telling you, I'm looking right at her name, and I've recommended it to her, and she was like, "Oh, Bamboo, I love them. I love them." And I'm telling you, it was brought to my attention, so I'm bringing it to y'all attention. And even if what the fuck do you got to lose? Give it a try. What the fuck you got to lose? You walking around with a diaper anyway, right?
No, because I don't wear maxis, so I don't walk around in diapers. Some people don't even wear pads. Some people wear tampons. Some people wear
Good luck with that.
cups, cervical cups.
Oh,
Some
those are
people wear cervical rings.
those are
There's
what?
different
Oh,
options.
well, those are
Some people do a natural flow where they don't wear anything and then they just, if they're not heavy bleeders, they let them, they
oh
just
no,
rock out.
that's stupid. Listen, fellas, learn your wife, fiance, or girlfriend. Learn this cycle. This way you'll understand. Number one, not all women have moods during their cycle. Not all women have moods. But you'll learn why they're acting the way they're acting, why they're responding the way they are responding. And I'm not making excuses for them, but they go through some shit, bro. They go through some shit. You know what I mean? So all I can say, hold on, I got a couple of people before I move on to my next joint. Hold on.
For you, yo, you are a clown.
I am not.
How do you feel about the period cup? A commenter said.
The period cup? I'm gonna be honest with you, B. You gotta be careful with those.
Those are leak.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those. From what I heard.
Mess around trying to empty it and dump the whole thing.
Yeah, the research that I did on it, they say you gotta be careful with those.
And you gotta be careful how you break that suction because it could
it could
do
really
damage to your cervix.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so real quick, I wanted to say a few people after our last live had asked about like if this is really Bamboo. Is he acting for the live? Is he acting for the views?
Absolutely not.
All right, let me listen. I got your back, bro. I got your back.
Go ahead.
Is this really him? And I promise you, as blue as that sky is blue and the grass is green, this is him. Actually, this is a dumbed down version of him. He's actually crazier. He's being filtered-ish because we have to watch what we say, how we say, whatever.
Yeah, my EP tell me all the time. He'd be like, yo, yeah,
we're not doing this. We're not talking about this.
Yeah, you're doing the most. But understand this. I pay attention to a lot of shit. And first and foremost, I want you to understand this one thing about me, and then everything else will fall into place. If you just understood that I don't give a fuck Everything else falls into place. I promise you that. I promise you that. I be on some FTK, fuck those kids all the time, all the time. I be on some crazy shit. I'm a firm believer in side pieces. If your wife and or your girlfriend or fiance ain't doing the right thing,
Here
get a
we
side
go.
piece. I'm a firm believer in all of that shit. All of that shit.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. And then she decide to leave. Let the fucker leave. Let her keep everything. To rebuild. The fuck. But go ahead. Let's move on.
So,
Go ahead.
so one of the next topics that we are gonna talk about is
Hold on. 80% of people don't run red lights.
81% now.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they capping. I really do. I really do. Cause I know a lot of chicks told me that they men will pull that little string to the side and go to town.
The
But
string. Wait a minute now.
go ahead, man.
Wait a minute.
I ain't
We
saying
not
no names. I
people.
ain't saying
People. You telling people? Wait a minute. I can't even get this out. You're saying people have told you that they're running red lights with the tampon in?
I'm talking they licking that clip with the tampon in. Yo,
No.
I put that on the ashes. My mother died January 15th. I know a few people
Wow.
that will go to town. Sean, type in the thing, Sean. If I could say the nigga name, type in the thing, Sean.
Oh my gosh, that's gross. I think.
Listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I know a few niggas. I'm telling you. And one chick told me that this is gonna really disgust you. One chick told me that the nigga put the clock on the tip of his tongue about.
Oh, all right, I'm done. I'm done. That's disgusting. You're gonna make me throw up in my mouth.
I'm dead ass, but let's move
So
on.
the next one, because we're gonna lose some people. You're gonna lose me, your
Hey,
co-host. Listen,
hey,
that's just disgusting. It's many other things you can eat during that time. That ain't that. But anyway, so one of the topics was men approaching women out in public spaces and it potentially coming off as creepy, not that that's their intention, but because of the world that we live in. So like, for example, the other day I was at the gas station, right, by myself. I hate going to the gas station, I swear to God. But anyway, I was at the gas station. Okay, whatever, minding my business, pumping my gas. So I'm heading out. Okay, cool. It's raining, pouring down raining. There's this white cargo van on the side, like a work van. And a guy is trying to like get my attention. So I'm like, oh shoot, like did I leave the gas cap open? Is my tire getting flat? Like what's up? I rolled the window down. Bro trying to talking about he been watching me from the gas station. So immediately, like the hairs came up because why? Like I understand that you could say like, you know, you're trying to check somebody out, you're trying to let her know that you're interested, you like what you saw, whatever, that's cool. But to approach it in that way, like I've been watching you while you were getting gas at the gas station. Like, I don't know, it just came off as creepy. And there's been many, like I could give stories for days, including being followed in a car because a guy is trying to talk, or following me out the grocery store, coming up to the car saying they want to talk. Bro, I don't know if you about to try to put me in this trunk. I don't know. You know, what you about to put that, what do they have, that like perfume stuff that make you pass out? Stand back, let it be known that like, you know, you trying to talk, but like this is a say. Just you got to watch how you approach it. What is your thoughts on that?
I'm about to give you my thoughts on that. And Jasmine that said creep. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something on some real shit. Like, first of all, a lot of people haven't seen you, Destiny, stood up. All right. A lot of people haven't seen people like my wife stood up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people haven't seen my boy Albert's wife stood up. Right. A lot of people haven't seen my boy Kente's wife stood up. You know what I'm saying? These are people and they sister Kim like stood up. Like, so the point I'm trying to make is that although it seems to be a little creepy to y'all, right? There's some ugly bitch that wish she was getting that kind of attention. Y'all niggas is getting that attention because y'all bad bitches. So y'all
Yeah,
getting
but
that attention.
if the intent is to try to get me to go on a date with you, right? Or for things to go to another level, you shouldn't want me to be creeped out by you.
I get that, but I mean, that's
Today
this
they
nigga.
snatching. You can't even go to the Target no more.
I
Target ain't
get
a safe
that.
place. They
I get.
following people around the stores and napping them while they putting their groceries in the car and unaliving people.
I get that, but
And
that's
then
let me
now I'm
explain.
putting my groceries in the car. I might have my kids, and you trying to say, "Excuse me, you looking for a stepdad, bro?" If you don't back the fuck up for you get popped with what I got
Man,
in my bag, like you can't. You risking both our lives. I don't know what's going on.
bro, let me tell you something, man. On some real shit, y'all can take this shit any kind of way you wanna. But there's some ugly bitch out there that look like Wanda from Living Color, whatever. And she wish she was getting that kind of attention. She wish niggas would be crashing their little work van up to talk to y'all. See, y'all go out in this shit, right? Y'all got these. I'm about to throw a link out there. Y'all got these body by Sean's and shit, right? Y'all got these fucking bodies, right? And people is interested. They want to holler. They want to talk. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, it seems a little creepy, but man, take that shit as a kind gesture.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
listen, you better act like it's COVID and stand six
so
to 10 feet
so
back
let
and
me
say,
ask you a
"Hey, how you
question.
doing?"
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. And this is the guy's honest truth. Just answer the question correctly. All right. And
Correctly.
as honest as you can, right? And try to chime in right quick because and Tamika chime in real quick. Listen.
So we wait
Huh?
real quick. We have a comment. I put all my groceries in the car, and then the man approached me. Sir, after I put all my groceries in my car and you didn't offer to help, you damn sure can't talk to me even if I was available. Period.
First of all, he trying to get some ass. He ain't trying to get 50 cents for putting your groceries in the car. No, no. I ain't putting your groceries in the car. I don't know if
I
you
don't
put
want
no
nobody to
groceries.
put my groceries. I'm uncomfortable. Any
I don't.
any unknown male, even females, because they be setting it up with the chicks too these days. Nobody's safe. Let me move how I need to get because bad enough my back got to be kind of turned to the world while I'm doing this and it's just too much going on. To be honest, I don't want to be approached while I'm going to my car. If you see me in the store, you can say, "Hey, how you doing?" Whatever. Say, speak your piece from a safe distance, but don't follow me to my car. If you see me standing over there, "Hey, how you doing?" Like from a few cars over,
Do
like
you
back
know?
up. I need
Do you
space.
know? Do you know how much it takes to build yourself up to talk to a bad chick? Do you know? Like I watched you in produce. Now your ass is over in the meats department, right? Now
That's a
you in the
stalker. Now
now
you watching
that's
all
not
my
a
sections.
stalker. I'm watching you
You could
because by time
see that's a stalker. I'm
that's
watching you.
not a
Now you can run.
stalker.
You could finish my grocery list for me. I could be like, "Hey,
I,
bro, remember last week when you was watching me? I need them
I
same
so
items. Go ahead, hit them up."
answer this question. And I know you're gonna lie. I know it. I know it. But first of all, yo, as a reminder, y'all could join our link. But hold on, let me figure. Y'all can hit the link in the comments to join.
Understand what I'm
I through the
saying? What
phone.
you say? Understand what
So,
I'm saying?
see what I'm saying?
Understand what I'm saying?
So, understand this. Men got a lot of niggas ain't got a lot of niggas ain't like me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't got that shit in them where they don't give a fuck what a bitch say. A lot of niggas don't got that in them. You know what I mean? The most, in my opinion, the most when I walked up on my wife, the most she could have said was she wasn't interested. That's the most. But I'm talking to her. You can believe that. I'm talking to her till the bitch pull off. I promise you that. Until you pull off, I'm talking to you. But how many in women in the comments, in the chat, and be honest, how many niggas try to talk to you every day? Let's start with you, Des. How
We
many
already
niggas
went
try?
to.
No, we didn't go through that on the live. We didn't go through that on the live. How many niggas try to talk to you every day?
I average like 3.
On an average. So that means there's nothing more, nothing less than 2 a day. Right? Trinika Lee, hit me up on the chat. How many niggas try to talk to you every day? Tamika Spearman, hit me up on the chat. Tell me how many niggas try to
All
talk to you
right,
every day.
you really got to get it together with these name
Crystal,
droppings and stuff.
Crystal, hit me up and tell me how many niggas try to talk to you on the live every day. Kim, every day. Tell me how many they try to talk to you every day. Every day.
We
Hold
got
on.
a nun. Oh, so
Hold on.
wait, hold
She's
on.
lying. She's
Somebody
lying.
says this Wiz, put them damn reading glasses down, okay?
Shut your ass up. My nigga Wiz, what up, baby? I ain't seen you since Jesus wept. Let me see.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
gosh.
I I'm telling you,
You
right
acting old
now.
as hell the way you looking at that screen and
Man,
moving and maneuvering.
I ain't zoom in. And my iPad is outdated. I can't
Yeah,
even
but
get.
you acting like you about 1,000
Okay,
years old.
so I'm telling you right now, Nika lying. I'm strolling through. Nika lying. Crystal lying. Tamika lying.
You didn't even give them chances.
They
Everybody.
on the joint. They on the joint. They on the joint. Look at the joint. Who that trench is true? That's a lie. They lying. Listen, man.
You can't read, bro.
They are lying. I'm looking at it. That's what you
Somebody
talking.
so Nika said none.
She's lying.
Imagine that by Crystal. Mika, don't you answer that. Trenches, none is cap. Were you adding extra figures in there and
They're
all kinds of
lying.
stuff? How you got glasses on and you still can't read?
They are lying.
Are you a product of the No Child Left Behind? Because I'm concerned.
Who?
You.
Now I only got a high school education. I ain't trying to.
All right. Well, it seemed like you
I drive a
skated
bus for a
through.
living.
You skated through.
All they required was a high school diploma, and that's all I wanted to do. That's it.
Listen, it seemed like you should have been left back a few years.
I promise you, Nika lying. And Nika, get in the live, Nika. Get in the live. Get in the live right quick. Anybody that was on here last time, I want you to understand. Nika doesn't wear any wigs, right? She got a body by Sean. She don't wear helmets. I promise you, she don't wear helmets. She got a body by Sean, right? She got a lovely attitude and a great personality, right? She's a lie. I promise you she's lying. My wife don't wear helmets. You know what I'm saying?
What is up with you and these wigs? Like you have a thing against wigs or something? Like
I do. It make bitches look like Mr. Potato Heads. It do. It make them look like Mr. Potato Heads. 1 minute you can walk around this motherfucker with a goddamn updo. The next minute you got a Halle Berry do, and the next minute you got hair down in your ass. You a Mr. Potato Head. I hate wigs. Braids, I'm cool with, but wigs, I'm not.
It's so wait.
Hell no.
You don't like? Do you feel like you're being deceived or what?
It's false advertisement.
False advertisement?
Man, you bitch put that wig on and you hitting it from the back and you pull that shit and that shit come off in your hand. You done fucked up the whole goddamn mood with them. But with me, you ain't gonna fuck up the mood. I'm gonna take that wig and throw it to the side and grab your motherfucking neck. And Hold on, I just can't. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Dead ass. I've seen these women in person. My wife have a lovely personality. I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to get some. I'm saying that because it's true. She has a lovely personality. My wife is pretty as fuck. I don't know how I ended up with her.
I don't either.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's two people on this planet that's luckier than my wife and I. And that's the two people that don't have to deal with our bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But these are people that's pretty, nice personalities. Crystal, pretty, nice personality. Kim, pretty, nice personality. But I'm telling you, man, come on, man, stop playing. I know you get more than 3 people a day. But just think about this. There's some ugly bitch that don't get no attention at all. At all. She at 3 o'clock. You know what 3 o'clock is? There we go. Here we go. Oh, you fucking, you are a weirdo. That's the best you could have did. That's the best you could have did. You are a weirdo.
You are a weirdo. You talking about that's the best she could have did in your head, bald and shining brighter than the sun. You got a lot of nerve.
She did that shit on purpose. She did that shit on purpose. You came in here all half-assed because you're a weirdo. And I expect better from you. You know what I'm saying? Now you got me out here looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I know you're lying.
Talking about my hair still?
Go ahead, Trinika.
She ain't got the helmet on, as you say.
She doesn't wear helmets. She don't wear wigs.
So what's the problem?
Trinika, how many niggas try to talk to you every day? And now listen. I'm trying to. There's a reason why I'm getting my composure. Tamika, I mean, you could chime in and you could go live too. Well, no. My wife had on the bonnet.
Tamika, come in here.
No, nah, my wife got on the bonnet.
As she should.
All right, but baby, do your hair. Just simple ponytail. And come on in. There we go. She don't wear helmets. She do not. But let me explain this to you on some real shit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She is lying. And I put that on the ashes. And all I'm gonna say is, I gotta word this shit so that my nigga Albert don't come try to fight me because I can't fight. I want to let you know that off the rip. I can't fight. But I want to word it so that he don't come for me. But let's just say this. My hand, you can see my fingers? Let's just say this. There was a nigga in ICU.
Do that. Do not do that.
There was a nigga in ICU. My nigga love his wife, and she know what I'm talking about. There's a nigga in ICU. Look, see, she's laughing. See, I hate when niggas be capping. So now, do you wanna answer that question again? How many niggas try to talk to you every day?
None.
All right, how many niggas try to talk to you?
Wait, so what's the ICU story? A guy in ICU was trying to talk to you?
No. We can't get that story because the nigga was put in ICU. We can't. No.
Oh. No. Okay.
No. My nigga don't play about his.
We don't want to incriminate. Okay, we don't want to incriminate. Just stop right there.
My nigga don't play about his wife. I'll tell you right now. He don't play about his wife. Shit. Nigga rolled up on me.
Somebody said, shit, you knocked Jesse out.
Whoa, Wes. What's wrong with you, bro?
I was on lying ass.
First of all, Wes, I was on the pole roll, bro. Come on, me. Well, yeah. Anyway, yo, Wes, man, you know better than that, bro. That's motorcycle shit, bro. But anyway, so listen, how many niggas try to talk to you this week?
None.
All right, man, let's just move on, man, because niggas is capping. Crystal, get on. And I want to ask you the same question. Please, Crystal, get on. Crystal says she's not feeling good.
They're not going to tell you how many people.
Listen, back in my day, I was a looker, right? I might not look like shit now, but back in my day, I was a looker.
You know that's karma, right?
No, that's not karma.
It
Just
is,
today.
because the energy you put out, then God said, you know what? Let me go ahead and snatch some of that back because you don't know how to act.
I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in karma. When is the white people going to get their karma for slavery? I don't believe in karma. But anyway, let's move on. So think about this. All right. I'm not a looker. I mean, I'm decent now. And I promise you, I had 2 women try to talk to me this week. 2. And I don't look like shit. You look at this shit. I don't look like shit. So I know y'all. That's how many niggas try to talk to you this week?
We already went over that. I'm not.
How many this week?
You want to dive into our next topic?
I mean, if you want to, Nika, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere with your lying ass. Go on.
So there is something going around with Drea. I guess she was on Basketball Wives or whatever, reality TV star, who is 39 years old, right? She has a son that's 21 years old, and she's also dating a 21-year-old and is also pregnant by him.
Hold on.
What do you guys think about that? What?
I don't want to ignore none of my viewers. So Crystal Source, Kente Source want to know. Better question is, how many slid in your DMs? Look at that face on that nigga there.
Whose face?
That one right there. You looking at her too. Good question. Good question, Kente. Good question. Hold on. All right.
You gotta get updated because you acting real old today. You wasn't acting this old last week.
I didn't even see the comments last week.
Maybe we need to keep it that way.
No, last week we ignored Rhea and all of them, and they kept hitting me up, and I just want to make sure that everybody gets seen. All right, go back to Drea. Go back to Drea. I apologize.
So What do you guys think about that? Do you think that that's acceptable or not acceptable? And would you have the same energy if it was a 39-year-old guy who got a 21-year-old girl pregnant?
Go ahead, Nika.
They would never have the same if it was a male.
Okay, who up in there? Okay. All right,
Do
understand
you
this.
think that it's okay for Drea to, at her age 39, to be dating a 21-year-old and pregnant by him?
Absolutely not.
Are y'all crazy?
Ain't no way. And guess what? Not my son either. Not my son nor my daughter.
Are
It
y'all
is very
crazy?
predatory. There is no way. My thing is, you're at 39 years old. 39 is not old, right? But you're in your prime, like you're up there in age. At 21, you still have so much life to experience. You don't need somebody so much older dictating and controlling, because you're at two different worlds at 21 and 39. You need like, what is there? What, like, you that person needs to explore and do them and grow and mature with their peers.
Y'all
not dating
crazy.
somebody who is old enough to be their mother.
Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Now my stepson and me are the same age. That's wild. That's ghetto. That's very ghetto.
That's not.
It's ghetto. It is. It is.
That's you talk.
I'm 21 and my stepson 21 too. That's ghetto.
So what? So
that's ghetto. What? Nah.
Listen, man.
Tragic.
Listen.
Somebody said predator. Someone else says, what do they have in common?
Whatever. Fucking.
So then go mess with somebody your age.
No, because 9 times out of 10, when you go to mess with somebody your age, they got limits to the shit that they will do. Right?
No, that's not true.
That's so true. This nigga don't laugh. That's so true. That's so true. Like, listen, older men date younger girls, right, or younger women, because we get tired of women our age bullshit.
No, you know what it is?
You guys, this. I ain't doing that. I ain't holding my legs up. My neck is cramped up. Why you always gotta hit it from the back? Cause you ugly, bitch.
No. When people are dating so far below their age bracket, is because no one their age is going to tolerate the bullshit that they bring to the table. They want somebody that they can control and tell what to do and manipulate and be how they want them to be, because they're not mature enough to understand that they're being manipulated and groomed into this situationship. Nobody your age, no another 39-year-old man is going to put up with the bullshit, the way they're being talked to, the way, just everything. They just want to control over that person. Nobody your age is going to put up with that. So let's see.
A predator. She is not a predator.
She is.
She is not.
Someone says, what if they have an old soul? LOL.
So let me ask you a question. All right. Why y'all heifers, not y'all, of course. Why y'all heifers ain't say nothing about Stella going to get her groove back? Ain't nobody said nothing when she brought Winston back from Jamaica. Yeah, I'm on. Nobody said nothing. Actually,
she did get flack. Did you watch the movie? She did get flack.
That movie sold out. And y'all was in there talking about, yeah, girl. Yeah, do that.
I don't think that's okay. That's okay.
Mean?
Not only that, let's be real. Back then, times was a little bit different. Y'all was marrying kindergartners and stuff. We not doing that. We protecting our people these days. We protecting our children, our queens and kings. Yes, we are.
Sean, can you pull up for me? Can you please pull up for me?
Pull up the baby picture. Yeah. Pull up the meme that got the information and showed the two little baby, 21-year-old baby pictures.
Sean, can you please pull up for me the money that Stella got her groove back made? And women was loving it. Women was loving the fact that Stella went over to Jamaica with her friends, let them hoes come home and still chill with Winston over there. Took Winston out of school. And y'all was okay with that. Now this chick, Drea, now she got her little something, little piece. Now y'all all upset. It's the same concept.
It's not, but it's not okay. It's not okay. So let's go. Let's check the comments. So another comment says, "Men do it. Go girl." Another one says
Preach.
it's wrong. She robbed that boy of his prime years. Maybe he
Then
wants AARP discounts. Someone else says if it was R. Kelly. Someone else said yep. And someone else says preach. That's nobody is agreeing with you. It's predatory. Just because people were doing it then don't make it okay today.
I don't care. Listen, first of all, don't bring up R. Kelly. Okay.
Oh, why not? He's the picture of pedophilia.
Them hoes gave their daughters to R. Kelly. Was you crazy?
What kind of and the sick fuck took them. Whether the parents handed them out or not. Listen, I don't care how many parents line up, be ready to give their daughters. My husband's gonna be like, bitch, nigga, is y'all crazy? He ain't taking nobody kids. Is you crazy? I don't care what you trying to give. I'm not the customer. I ain't receiving. I ain't taking it.
No parent said no to R. Kelly. Okay? Aaliyah's parents was cool with R. Kelly.
The girls, you're underage. You cannot consent. You cannot consent
16 is consensual.
An adult. First of all, he was dealing with 13, 12, 14. And listen, and still, it's underage. And it's not consensual when the person is over the age of 18. So let's get it straight.
Certain states got certain ages.
And you sound like you invested in that too.
No.
Do somebody need to come and tell their story from Bamboo?
No. What's right is right. What's right is right.
And it's wrong. And it's dead wrong.
Listen, did you think when R. Kelly took them girls on that bus that all he wanted to do was record with them? The parents knew he was going to fuck them. What you mean?
All right, and he still signed up to do it. If you send a non-predator into a classroom full of little girls, they not gonna say, okay, yeah, let me get in these sweet cheeks. They're not doing that. They trying to get the hell up out of here because they don't even want to be caught up in no bullshit. Only predators is gonna take advantage of that opportunity.
So how many stars now have these women signing non-disclosures? How many?
It doesn't make it right.
I'm not saying it makes it right, but what I'm trying to tell you is just listen. Them women gave their daughter to R. Kelly, right? Mr. You know what I'm saying? Down low and all this other shit. Gave it to him. Bump and grind. They knew he was going to fuck. What are you talking about?
You keep saying that the parents knew. It doesn't matter if the parent. Well, it does matter. Let me be clear. Okay. The parents are dead wrong too. But at the end of the day, if you are not a predator, it doesn't matter if the parent was trying to give you their kid. If you're not a predator, you ain't gonna take their daughter.
It's his preference. It's his preference.
Freaking pedophile.
That's not a pedophile.
Yes, it is. And I hope he getting that ass dug into while he in prison since he want to be taking stuff. It's not fucked up. It's fucked up what he did, snatching these girls' innocence and doing that to them. I hope they holding him down. I hope they holding him down and tearing him up. You hear me? I hope he getting it in the worst way, and every other pedophile out there. I hope he can't even sit down straight no more. Every time he blink, his asshole is on fire.
So every one of us on this joint right now have daughters, right? And let me explain this to you. Okay, I have two. Okay, and I want to let you know this. If you had came to me, or my daughter Diamond had came to me and said, I'm thinking about going on the road with R. Kelly. Bitches, you crazy? You don't lost your goddamn mind.
But
as a parent, hold on, Des. As a parent, and you 16 years old, you ain't going on no road with R. Kelly. Matter of fact, while you in the goddamn recording booth in the studio, I'm in there with you. Now, when you turn 18, you get that pussy to whoever you want to. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But until you 18, I'm gonna critique that pussy. I'm keeping an eye on it. You only gonna fuck with these little local niggas. But I promise you, you ain't going on the road with R. Kelly. You ain't going on the road with no rapper. Yeah,
I mean, that's how it should be. However, even if you send your child on the chopping block, if a 21-year-old come up to me trying to holler, bro, if you don't go sit your baby ass down somewhere and go get that diaper change, I ain't interested. It's not. If I was single,
that's your preference.
Because I'm not a pedophile, bro. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not interested.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something about men. And a lot of these niggas ain't gonna admit it, but I'm gonna tell you something about a nigga. Because I've been a nigga a long time, 50 years, and I'm telling you right now. Listen, we are flattered when a younger woman try to talk to us.
Yeah,
We are
but a
flattered.
child.
Man, if an 18-year-old try to talk to me, I'm not gonna talk back, but I'm flattered.
Wow, I didn't know
I'm
you was a
flattered.
narcissist and a creep and
I'm
pedophile.
flattered.
Let's get to these comments.
I'm flattered. If somebody younger than me that's of age try to talk to me, it's up to me now to sit and say, nah, sweetheart, that ain't my preference. That ain't what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell a person what they into. If she 39 and he 21, she might be into younger guys. Why? Because older guys might have fucked her over. And she might
So she
need
wants somebody she can manipulate, right?
No,
Okay.
no. I need
So
somebody. Go ahead.
and some of our comments says it's still wrong. Another one says it's not predatory because he's 21. Someone else said that's the point. Another says which made him a predator and them guilty too. In my book, ain't none of it right.
It's a preference. Nobody said it was right. It's a
somebody
preference.
else said you too defensive for me. You too defensive for me.
Right is right. I'm always going to defend right. What I think is right. I'm always going to defend right.
So mothers and fathers gave their children to him. The parents should have been charged as well, as yes they should.
Thank you.
Somebody else says he's spitting for once.
So let me ask you a question.
Someone else said, wait, let me get to the last two. I'm not going under 21. 18 plus is fair game. But I ain't about to do it.
All right, so let me ask you a question. There's another flip side to this, right? Remember when Ike Turner went to Tina's aunt and she said, well, what's your what you plan on doing with my niece? You don't remember that part in the movie? You remember that?
Yeah.
She inquired. She didn't let Tina go with Ike. Tina snuck with Ike. So she got her ass whooped. Her mother was trying to protect her from that goofy shit.
Right, and he was a pedophile and still did it. Tranika, let's give our guests the floor.
Go ahead, Tranika. Go ahead.
Question for Drea. Drea's wrong. She was with an older man. She was with an older man. So what happened?
So he probably fucked her over.
Or maybe she fucked him over. And then she was looking for somebody to manipulate. Either
which way, you find what you find.
It's not right. She has a son. So basically you would fuck your son. Oh, sorry.
That's really going above and fucking beyond.
It's not. They're both the same age. Literally, they're both the same age.
Are y'all kidding me right now? So is it your job as a parent to monitor who your daughter or your son sees until they're of legal age? Is it your job as a parent? Yes or no? So hold on. I'm trying to make a point here. Is it your job? Yes or no? So you could put your kid out at 18, but now you're concerned at 21 who he fucking.
I wouldn't put my kid out at 18.
That sounds stupid.
I wouldn't put my kid out at 18. So in the comments it says he is also a millionaire. What if he went after her?
Someone else said
no, not now. Somebody, he might still be, but who knows? Someone else said period, and then somebody else said, nah, we can't be throwing that pedophile word around with someone dealing with someone over 18. Okay, technically it's not pedophile, but it is predatory. It is predatory. It is predatory.
It is not.
Oh, because the 21-year-old is a millionaire. That's probably why she went after him, for his money and for the manipulation.
Whoa. So
he's like, I think he's either a basketball player or a football player. He's some type of sports basketball.
So that changes the narrative now?
No, it doesn't. It's still predatory.
Come on, man. Y'all got to grow up, man. Y'all got to grow up. Nah,
she got to grow up and find a 40-year-old man to go be a father to the 3 kids, 3 baby daddies she got.
She did. He 21.
That's a baby.
That's an adult. I got years over my wife too, you know.
You have how many years over your wife?
Ask her what.
Didn't you say she was 19 and you were 24?
Ask her what age she was when I met her.
Didn't you say 19 and 24?
Ask her how old she was when I met her. Put it in there. Tranika was there.
Okay, so somebody said it is a little predatory, not gonna lie, but when you're 18, you can make your own decisions. It,
Make your
it
own
is, but
fucking
it's just
decision.
listen, not my son. She ain't
It's
coming to the
not.
house.
It's not
She
what
ain't
you
coming to
would
the
do.
house.
It's not what you mean. She ain't coming to the house.
She ain't
Pass
coming to
me
the
the.
house.
I'm gonna tell you like I told my wife's father. I had to get an understanding with him. You know, listen. She now calls me daddy. So when we sitting at the table, and she say, "Daddy, pass me the salt." Don't get confused. She's not talking. She's talking to me. She's talking to me. Yeah, for sure. She's coming to the house. She's coming to the house. She's coming to the mansion. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that right now. But understand this, and let's just wrap this up. Okay. The boy, the man is grown. The man is 21. The man is an adult.
That's not grown. He's an adult, but he's not grown. Someone else said it's more manipulative than predatory.
Okay, I can agree with that. But stop throwing she's a predator. That's not fair.
I feel
That's
like
not
it
fair.
is because you went after somebody so that you can
You
manipulate.
don't
That's
know that.
predatory. That's
You
when
was
you
there.
go seeking that.
Were
Why
you
were you in
there?
the same environment? Like, what were you? Did you go to a game? Was like, oh yeah, he fine. Let me
We're
see
both
what that. Like,
stars.
I just don't understand the logic.
So let me ask you a question.
Right. Somebody said his frontal lobe is not fully developed. Period. Because that don't develop until you're 26 years old.
Let
He
me ask you
still
a
can't
question.
even make sound decisions. Okay.
His dick is fully
He can't.
developed. That's
Right.
all that
Somebody else
matters.
said he can't rent a car. He probably still calls his mom for doctor appointments. Period. That is not a
That's
man. That's an
that's not
adult.
fair.
That's a legal adult, but that's not a man. I'm sorry.
That's not fair. I'm
He
50
ain't
and I
ready
still
yet.
call my wife for doctor's appointment. That's not fair.
Listen.
That's not fair.
Nah.
I don't even know when my next doctor appointment, but she could tell you when. Listen, you gotta stop throwing that predator shit around, man. That shit ain't fair, man. That shit.
Right. Somebody said that's a marriage. It's the balance. He 21. He need to get his frontal lobe fully developed, and it is a difference.
So let me ask you a question. You was there when they met because he probably approached her,
and she should have been like, "Boy, I'm auntie. Go sit down somewhere. Keep playing that ball. Good job."
Yeah. That's what you would have said. That's what you would have said. She had a right to date. Drain, do your thing, man.
You join by clicking. Somebody is asking how do they join. There's a pinned post at the top. You click it, and there is a link there. Someone else says stop with the whole predatory talk. Nothing wrong with this.
Thank you.
Crystal, and then
what
she should have said, "Son, sit down."
Crystal, what do you mean difference?
No, she was saying that's a marriage. Is different. There's a difference between
so if
you
they get
dating
married,
somebody
it's okay?
younger. For somebody
married,
to know,
okay?
She's saying as far as your wife knowing your doctor's appointment, but you don't. I just feel like this. People would have the same. They would be kind of up in arms if it was the shoot. Like if the roles were reversed and it was a older guy dating a younger girl and got her pregnant. But I think that we also need to protect our sons, especially our Black boys. They need that same love, protection, and energy. Nah, they definitely need the same because guess what? Black boys are being raped too. Okay.
Don't do that.
And let's talk about it. Black boys are being touched, right?
Don't put race. Don't put race in this shit. Don't put race in this shit.
But I am. I'm speaking for mine.
Let me ask you a question.
So wait.
Go
You
ahead.
didn't even let me finish.
Run your mouth.
Black boys are being touched, right? And they don't get the same level of seriousness about the situation. They don't get the same level of protection. They don't get the same level of anything because it's looked at as you're a male, you're supposed to be strong. So they have nobody to turn to, nobody to confide in, nobody to take them serious because what do you mean you were touched on by either a male or a female? What do you mean? How did you let that happen? You must have liked it. You must be gay. All this stuff, which are not true statements, they have nowhere to turn. We need to keep that same energy for our sons that we have for our daughters. Point blank, period.
Destiny.
Point blank, period.
When you're a young man, right, and an older female touched you, I ain't complaining about that.
Because your brain is not fully developed and you think it's okay. We have another guest trying to join. So, Trinika, I'm going to swap you out so that we can have another person. Thank you so much again for joining us. We appreciate you for being here.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question. Oh, Lord, here we go. Okay. So, hold on, Jasmine. I just want to ask a quick question. Meaning she wants to bring race into the shit, right? Why the fuck ain't nobody say nothing about Jerry Lewis when he married a 15-year-old? Why the fuck ain't nobody say nothing about Elvis when he married a 15-year-old? And
Again,
hold
so
on, and Jerry Lewis married a 15-year-old that was his cousin. Why would y'all wait until a man of color decide to do the same thing to bring him down? And y'all ain't say shit about Elvis.
we're not
Was
bringing
Elvis
him down. We're bringing Drea down. But anyway, continue.
right? But you would bring her down. You would bring
Absolutely,
her
because
down.
just because something is wrong don't mean you continue to stay wrong on that same path. You get better, you do better. Just like they had slaves back then. Should we still be doing it today because they did it back then? No. You learn from your mistakes and you correct that behavior and correct that, and you get better. You don't continue doing it wrong just because they did it then. I mean, the logic doesn't make any sense. Let's hear from our
Yeah,
viewer.
Jasmine, what you
Hi,
think, Jasmine?
Jasmine.
What you think? Welcome to the show.
Hello. So I'm 27 and I feel like 21, that is too much of a young boy for me. And I feel like her as a mature 39-year-old, what would she want to do with a 21-year-old? He's going to do nothing but play games. Like, what would that even, I mean, I can understand she was doing something with him on the low, but you having a baby with him, like, that's just, I feel like at her age, she shouldn't be with.
So you think that you at 27 years old, is you too mature for a man that's 21?
Absolutely.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Listen,
You bugging.
no.
You bugging. That nigga might rock your world. He might have put that 8 on her. He probably rocked her world. Get up out of here, man. Everybody deserve a shot.
I just feel like I remember me at 21. I was not looking to commit. I was having fun. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm not in
It's two different
my
lifestyles.
life no more. So like,
that's you. That man ain't complaining.
That should be her too. She's 39.
Nah. Give me that.
So touching into some of the comments. So no, if she's 21, no problem either. Let's not forget when we were younger. As long as both are consenting, what is the issue? Another comment says this world is a revolving double standard. That's never going to change. Another comment said, I had to pull my little 16-year-old cousin out of a hotel from a 21-year-old chick. I rolled up and was ready to fight. And then someone else said 21 to 27 is too young. What? So they don't believe that that's too young. And the thing is, it's like this.
Jasmine.
21 to 27, y'all in the same decade. I'm
saying for me, and maturity and knowing how I was, and when I was 21 and he's young, he just starting off in the NBA. Like, why would he even want to be tied? Like, why would she even want to even take him from that? Like, he's young. Like, I just feel like that's just no.
He saw a beautiful woman of color. She got a hell of a body. He wanted to smash. They got a little close. And now she having a baby. They went meat to meat. They went raw on it. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't pull out either.
Somebody says different stages of life.
Yeah,
so it's just...
It's not.
But then why would you want somebody that is your son's age? Like,
okay, so actually don't ask me why would I want somebody my son's age. Ask yourself, why wouldn't you want somebody your son's age or your daughter's age? Why not?
What?
That's just weird. I just find that's weird. Why would I want somebody that's
Man, hit him with the hoppo, hit him with Mr. This here your new mama. Nobody said nothing with Celie. Was Mr.'s and Celie
that was
Hoppo
dead wrong too.
No, that was horrible.
Listen to what I'm telling you. This is all I could say. All right. I hear what you're saying. Morally, is probably not something that I would do. I'm lying. It's something I would do. I'm lying. I would. I would date somebody way younger than myself if they were legal. I would. But everybody has their own preference.
But why?
What you mean why?
Why would you date somebody way older than you?
I will date anybody I have a connection with that's of legal age. Yes. If I have a connection, if we go out, whatever, and we have a connection, I will date them. Yes. If I wasn't married, I would date them. Yes. Yes.
So I just pulled up some. It is suspicious, but I just It is. I just pulled up some stats on it, and it says, as far as the national statistics on sexual abuse, and mind you, this is what's reported. This is the ones that are actually coming forward. These are not the ones that are suffering in silence. But it is reported that about 1 in 53 boys under the age of 18 has experienced sexual abuse or assault by an adult, according to a study by the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. However, the numbers could be underreported. And in 2019, another study also examined child rape laws in 40 countries and found that just under half lack legal protection for boys. So,
So,
you know,
so
so
you do
go ahead.
understand. You do understand that when they talking about being touched, 9 times out of 10 they're talking about by another man. They're not
No,
talking
they
about
said by women and men. By
boys.
women and men, because it
Boys ain't
says for
admitting that.
boys, sex is seen as a rite of passage. We have seen tons of videos where young boys are slapping the behinds of grown women and being called a ladies' man, but boys
Right.
aren't allowed to be victims because sex with a woman is glorified. However, no one is considering the trauma that is causing them and how these encounters are forming their views while emboldening misogyny and homophobia. Masculinity and manhood are not worth the destruction of Black boys' lives. The thing is this, it's like at the end of the day, regardless of if people are okay with it or not, doesn't change the fact that Black boys need to be protected, or boys in general, but Black boys need to be protected. And
Man, stop bringing
so,
race in it. Race ain't got nothing to do with this.
but
Nothing.
what are you talking about? Are you
Nothing.
kidding me?
Nothing.
They don't believe us in none of our fields. When we go to police, everything is downplayed. When we go to the doctors, everything is downplayed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
Listen,
me?
we got a bad habit. Just listen. We as parents, right? We hear of certain scenarios that happen in lives, right? And let me explain this to you, okay? If my son said to me, "Oh, I want to join the Boy Scouts," I'm gonna be like, "Hell no." If my son came to me and said, I want to join catechism or whatever, I want to be
You want to join
whatever,
who?
the catechism thing where they walk with the candle in front of the priest in the Catholic Church, hell no, because the numbers that say that they touch their little boys are too high for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
Don't-
because that's what's reported,
Okay,
but
so
it's not
if
okay.
my-
How many of these celebrities have you hear when they were children or young adults and they got into the industry and they're grown now and maybe they might be, not as popping or whatever, but they coming out with all the stories of the different things that they had to do and were subjected to in terms of sexual abuse today. Like
Man,
I don't, just because it wasn't reported back then doesn't mean that it did not happen.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, Des. I'm saying as a parent, you are there to protect your child. If you're gonna send your child with R. Kelly, you know what's likely gonna happen. If you
Right.
send
Okay,
your
I
kid-
agree.
If you send your kid to a and I mean this in the most disrespectful way possible. If you send your kid to a Catholic church to be one of them choir boys or whatever, there's a possibility he's going to be touched. If you send your kid to the Boy Scout, there's a possibility he is going to be touched. Why would you even put him in that?
And I agree that the
That's stupid.
parent is where it starts. But what I'm saying is, I'm not highlighting that right now. What I'm highlighting is the fact that the predators take advantage of the situation.
Predators do what predators do. I mean,
And they need to be
they
unalived, all of
they
them.
only
All of them.
unalive. They only do what they can
Unalive.
get away.
They
only
need
do
to be
what the
either
parent
on
let
their
them get away
own
with.
island fucking each other or burn the bitch up and get rid of them. All of them. All of them.
Yo, Destiny, don't go sit in front of them people
Nah,
in church on Sunday.
I'm saying
Don't
it.
do
I'm
that.
dead ass
I want
serious.
you to stay home.
I'm
for a change.
dead. Listen,
Read your Bible at
I
home. Listen to
get
some
rid of
Mahalia Jackson.
all of them. All of them can go, and the world would be a much better place.
Nah,
All of them could go. All of them.
disagree.
All they're doing is inflicting trauma on people. They're
Yeah.
not going to get better. It's a psychological mental disorder. There's no way to fix it. They done. Burn them up.
Why do you think
Castrate
Aaliyah,
them first. Make them suffer.
Jasmine,
One, cut balls off. Cut the tip
Balls
off. Cut fingers and toes off. One at a time. Burn it so he don't
Jasmine.
die. Let him suffer and then be done
Jasmine,
with it.
Jasmine? I just want to hear from you for approximately 1 to 2 minutes about why do you think Drea dating this boy, this man is a problem. Because we've been talking all this time. I want to hear from you.
Like I said, I feel like she should be with. I mean, that's just
Move more into the camera.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay. She.
Whoa! Is that a helmet?
Yep, I got a helmet. Don't probably.
Okay.
Don't worry about my helmet.
Okay.
Don't do her like that.
Love you though. I'm loving you. I love you. Go ahead. I love you. Go ahead.
So I just feel like the age gap, and they're in two different places in their life where she don't really need to be with someone who's just in their prime. She needs to. She's, you know, if she wants to have another kid, that's on her. But she could have another kid, but maybe like a 30-year-old. Why it gotta be somebody that's like so far so younger than her? I mean, why he couldn't be 35? I mean,
because he's 21.
But that's 21. Your son's age. That's still your son's age. Why would you?
He could have pursued her.
But he could be her son. Her son is 21. Like, why would you want to be laid up with somebody who could be your son? That's just weird to me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. I really do. But let me explain this to you. That I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't.
Because you're looking at it as a sexual thing. Like, that's how you're looking at it. Like, he see a sexy woman. Yeah, Drea's beautiful. She has a nice body, but it's just weird. I just find it weird. She
doing exactly what all the other women are doing. She see the bag. She trying to get the bag.
So
point blank period.
The comment, somebody said, "Okay, girl, hey." Someone else said, "Listen, I'm 23. If there's a 33-year-old out there for me, come get me."
Thank you.
And someone else said she wants the bag.
King Raheem, go in the comments and tell me if that woman would have the way she looked. If she would have approached you, King Raheem, would you let that slide, or would you go ahead and get that raw on that? Go ahead, Raheem. We're gonna wait too. I already know the answer.
It is high risk geriatric pregnancy. That's high risk. That's high risk pregnancy. High risk for autism and all kinds of complications.
That's not your business.
Oh, so King Raheem said, "I definitely would have went for it." Somebody said somebody else said male teacher that's 29 sleeps with 18-year-old student. Is that fine? She approached him.
Student.
So a 29-year-old male teacher sleeps with an 18-year-old student. Is that fine? She approached the teacher.
At school, no.
So when is it okay?
No, because when I was in high school, there was certain adult figures in the school who waited till I turned 18.
Okay.
To get with me, and I find that's really disgusting. So no.
So Jasmine, if you don't mind me asking, what's the oldest guy you ever dated? How the oldest person? How many years he's had on you?
I haven't dated anyone older than me.
What?
I haven't dated an older man.
Oh well.
Even me. So I am.
Well, okay, wait. Okay, I'm lying.
Hold on. Here we go.
Maybe 3 years. 3 years.
3 years. And that's when you was how old?
20.
You was 20 and he was 23. Okay.
I am 31 years old, and I wouldn't, if I was in the dating scene again, I wouldn't be pressed to date anybody over 38. That's just me.
Man, if Beyonce mama came on to me, wow. Huh?
Well, see, okay, wait a minute. You said Beyonce mom, so you 50. She probably like what 70 something. I don't know how old she is, but I do believe that. All right, that's okay. You already lived. You are over a certain threshold. I would be okay with that if you were okay with that.
That's a contradiction.
Nah, I just think that you already lived a certain point past life, so y'all in that same era together, kind of like not age limit, but y'all in that same y'all have already experienced life. You're not. You've seen things. You can't be easily manipulated. You're not going to be robbed of certain things. Like it's a different chapter. And so I don't think that you're going to miss out on anything by going down
Jasmine,
with Beyonce mom.
what were you gonna say, Jasmine?
I was gonna ask about what Dessa's thoughts were on the sugar daddy thing, where there's probably a girl my age, 27, with somebody close to 70. Me, I
What you
can't do
mean?
that. That's disgusting. Like,
But you
So
want the bag. But you
27
want the
to
bag.
70.
yeah, but I don't want to have to do nothing for the bag.
You go. What you think this nigga gonna give you the money and you ain't giving
I
him that ass? Is you crazy?
Shit. That's disgusting.
Jasmine, I don't know you, but I'm trying to tell you, man, that shit sound goofy as fuck. I'm gonna give you a bag. I'm gonna give you a bag.
You know, give him his company. You know, we could talk.
Get the fuck out of here. That's what they got nurses to homes for companions. Get out of here. I'm gonna give you a bag so you can sit with me. You better sit on this lap. Get this eight. You bugging. You lost your goddamn mind.
If you are 27 and you're signing up for employment to be a sugar baby, I mean, that was a business choice that you made. Like, it's weird. It's weird, but if you got to get to the bag, go get to the bag. It's still very weird for me. I'm still uncomfortable with it the same way. Yeah, it's just.
If I'm 70 and there's a 20-year-old want to sit on his lap for a bag, sit on his lap. Yeah, y'all bugging. Nah.
So let me read.
Ew.
So, but I
Jasmine,
also.
do you think, Jasmine, honestly, you think that this nigga gonna drop a bag off to you and he ain't gonna want none of that ass? And
well, I'm hoping at 70 he probably can't get it up, and that'd be the easiest bag you get.
That's what them blue pills is for.
Yeah, but some people it's still they can't even with the blue pill.
So Jasmine, I know we gotta go, but I want to ask you a question. All right. What do you think you have to do to get the bag? You passing up some pussy? What you passing up? Some head? What you passing up? What you
Good conversation.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Good arm candy. Add arm candy.
Sorry, I can't.
I could buy XM radio and get good conversation from Sway in the morning. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah,
so
you're bugging.
Let me read some of the comments. So someone said, but I also see why that's saying it's predatory. Another one says, no, it's not at this point. That is his student. Another one says, so how y'all feel about the Marcus Houston situation? Predatory.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. What about Diddy? No one didn't say Diddy yet.
No, he's supposed. Well,
here we go.
Allegedly. He done did some stuff to Usher, and that's why Usher don't rock with him no more, because him and Usher was real close. And allegedly, Usher lived with him when he was a teenager, and Diddy kind of put him on. All of this is alleged. I have to say it like several times. I'm not trying to, So, and supposedly some stuff went down, some things over the years. And now Usher got older. That frontal lobe developed, and he realized it wasn't right. Usher don't rock with Diddy no more, allegedly.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question. So, how many times does college professors date their students? And we know it happens all the time.
Yeah, I would say pretty often.
Yeah, and those heifers ain't 21. Those they ain't 21 yet. But they date their college professor. Nobody says nothing about it. It's
wrong
to the school.
It's not moral. It's still wrong. Especially your student, you have a higher authority over them. That's why they don't want you to date your boss, somebody that you have to answer to, because then it could easily be into it's almost like it's not blackmail. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but this person has authority over you, control over the situation, control over your livelihood, control over you getting your degree. It shouldn't. There's just certain boundaries that should not be crossed, because if I decide, all right, I don't want to be in this no more. If I decide I don't want to do this tonight, you're going to give me a D now because you got an attitude? Nah, fuck out of here.
Yo, listen to what I'm telling you, man. People should be able to date who they want to date as long as they're not breaking the law. That's all I'm going to say.
Back to the comments. Someone says, as long as he doesn't want no sugar. King Raheem says, where my sugar mommy at?
What you mean long as he don't want no sugar? He's gonna.
There are some guys. No, there are some guys that they just want companion.
Every guy.
We talking about the wealthy, not just regular six figures. We're talking 7-8 figures.
Regular niggas, rich niggas, they gonna want that ass. If they giving up a bag,
they can't get it up.
If they giving up a
See,
bag,
look, somebody said laugh my ass off. They do though. Some just here for texting, shaking my head.
those are
Man,
people.
put Wiz on this damn live. You know he'll cut the fool.
Those are people that's taking
Jay-Z and
advantage.
Beyonce, right. Jay-Z and Beyonce, predatory. Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah as well, predatory. R. Kelly with Aaliyah, predatory. Come on
All
now.
allegedly.
Stop
All
playing.
alleged. All
It's
alleged.
not alleged. They
All
got
alleged.
facts on it. They
All
got facts.
alleged.
They pulled up the marriage certificate between R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me.
He's a predator.
Listen, all alleged. All alleged. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you are taking advantage of an elderly person for the bag, that's all that is taking advantage. Because a person in their right mind, male, oh, I want that ass. I'm giving you this money for a reason. You're not going to get a BBL on my goddamn pocket. I'm giving you this money for a reason.
But she is giving him what he needs. He wants to talk.
What is she giving him?
He want to talk. He wants someone
That
that's
nigga ain't
gonna
want.
talk
If
to
he
him.
want, you talk about the same man that won't call his goddamn grandkids or his daughter to talk, but now he gonna call this bitch and give her $10,000 to talk. No, he want to fuck.
No, but he want to
Let's
talk
keep
to
it a
somebody that's going to be like he could flirt with a little bit here and there. We
What?
do have, before we have to wrap up, we do have someone else that wants to join. So I want to give them the opportunity to join. Jasmine, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate
Thank you,
it and you
Jasmine. I
sharing
really
your
appreciate you
opinions.
coming in. I really do appreciate you coming in. Listen, man,
Okay.
if I wasn't married, anything over $100, I want some pussy. I'm telling you that right now. And you ain't gonna get but a couple of hundred before I
A
decide
couple
this is
of
over.
hundred?
A couple of
Is
hundred.
you crazy?
It's more than what you had before you got with me.
See, somebody said that part, it should just be business. Not all of them want some booty. And then
Business?
someone else said companionship. That's what it is.
It's not business because you can't give her a 1099 at the end of the year. That's not
CT
business.
Design, if you want to rejoin or re-request it, we'll add you in before we end the live. But yeah, no, it's just nah. Some of them, they just want to hold your hand, show that they got a cute, that they could be able to pull a cute lady to come to this banquet, fancy dinner, whatever the case may be, looking for conversation. And they, again, some of them have erectile dysfunction. Ain't no amount of blue pills is gonna get it going. And they just want, and they old, they got money to spend, and they like you, so they want to spend it on you.
That's a lie. That's taking advantage of the elderly, and you know it is. You know,
Keith said,
Keith is a
he said
jackass.
$100, man. Anything over 25.
$100. Listen,
Right.
listen.
King Raheem said they ain't getting no bread out of me.
Listen, fellas, if you spend more than $100 and she ain't got no intentions of getting no pussy, leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone.
$100? Like,
Yeah.
you think I'm about to give my body for $100?
Yes, there's two things on this planet a man ain't supposed to pay for. That's water and pussy. God put them on both on this earth for us to have for free. You gotta
For
be
free.
For
For
free.
the free?
For free.
Nah.
For
So why
free.
y'all be buying clothes and this and that to be impressing chicks?
If I gotta give you a couple of dollars, then you shouldn't be mad when I call you a hoe. You shouldn't be mad. That's the exact definition of a hoe. I gotta pay for it.
It's actually not.
Yeah, that's the exact definition. Person that's been paid for sex is a prostitute, aka a hoe.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. Listen.
Well, guess what? I'll be if I had to do it, I'll be a high value one because it damn sure ain't gonna be for no $100. Is you kidding me? It ain't gonna be nothing short than my mortgage, my kids' tuition, my car payment. If I had one, investment accounts. It's gonna be racked up. If you gonna come to me, you gonna come correct for every session. Every session.
I want to give a big shout out again to Imagine That Events by Crystal. She does amazing work. I'm talking about her party planning skills. She's put a lot of effort into it, and it shows in her work. So when you get a chance, go on Facebook or whatever, look that up, and you'll see that all the things that she's done. You'll see her portfolio. She does fucking amazing work.
Keith said, if that's the case, it better be worth the money. Listen,
Shit,
I ain't have to listen.
$100.
Listen, ain't no $100. Ain't no $100.
Shit.
Not the soul snatching specials I hand out.
That's the case. I might as well just stay with my wife and get it for free.
You might as well, because you ain't. Yeah, you might as well stay there. You might as well
get it for free
right there.
Listen, at this time, man. Let me tell you. You want to do the rundown, or you want me to do the rundown?
No, you go ahead, do the rundown. Do something good for a change.
Right, shut your ass up, yo, Keith. Yo, big ups. Albert, big up. Imagine that events by Crystal, big up. Oh Lord, I gotta pull up my glasses. Hold on. Unapologetically me 86, big up. Connecticut Design, big up. Nika, big up. Mika Spearman, who's that? That chick. She's bugging. Big up.
Well, who's bugging? Wait a minute. Big
Mika
up what?
Spearman,
Who's
Mika Spearman, she's bugging. Catherine
bugging for what?
Montgomery, she's bugging. She's bugging.
All right, stop saying people's governments like you have a real problem.
It's on the live. It's on here.
All right, so let
What
the
you talking
folks
about?
read it. You don't need to. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it.
So I can't read Clauderia Rhodes and all of that. I can't do that.
Listen.
All right, well, let me just put a shout out. If I forgot your name, I apologize. I was just, Sean just hit me up. So I apologize for that. But I just want to thank everybody for joining. Again, as far as I'm concerned, this is another successful live. And again,
Yes.
we can only try to get better. And we would love to incorporate you guys' ideas by you guys just simply shooting us a suggestion on what you think we should talk about.
Yes.
And again, even afterwards, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean? So that this way we could keep this thing flowing. You feel me? And
we do appreciate you being here, like a lot, because you guys could be doing anything else. I mean, I don't know. It's not football season. Well, it is football season technically, but football season is coming to an end. So there's no games going on Monday night. So you guys could be doing anything else right now during your spare time, and you're here supporting us, watching, engaging, and we really, truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Like all of the commentary and feedback, you guys are on it on time. Like it's really, the support is definitely being felt.
And also Wes, man, stop telling people about that incident, bro. I can't fight. Stop doing that. Hey, yo, congratulations to the Kansas City.
Keith said another good show, a giveaway next show. LOL.
Congratulations
King Raheem
to the
says
Kansas
good
City
episode.
Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Good luck to both of you guys. Both of you deserve to be there.
Yeah, I don't get into all of that. But go team, go for whoever wins.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Patriots all day, baby. You already know.
All right, but y'all didn't make it. I'm sorry. Tom Brady left, and y'all kind of left too.
Neither did Seattle.
But
when the only team that got a right to talk shit right now is Kansas City. Until February, I want to say the 11th, the only team that could talk shit is Kansas City. They the Super Bowl champs until they either dethroned or that's it. But until then,
before we end it, do a quick poll real quick. Do you guys think that we should do some type of a live on Super Bowl Sunday, like either before the game, probably before because the game is late. Before the game,
I'm not signing on for that. Hell no.
Do a poll. If the people want it, we giving the people what they want.
I love y'all.
And you will do it on the ashes, as you say. On the ashes.
On the ashes, I will not be here. On the ashes, I promise you.
Before the game start? Before the game start?
Let me put no right now. No. No.
Before the game starts, what are you gonna? It's like a pregame.
No.
Like when you go to the club and you pregame before you head out.
No. I promise you. I will, no. I love you guys, and I really do appreciate y'all.
And you will be there if we get mostly yeses. You will be there. He will
on the ashes.
On the ashes, you will be there. On the ashes, you will be there. On the ashes. Listen.
I love you guys. I really do, and I do appreciate y'all. But
on the ashes, pregame. We'll see.
There's nothing to see. She'll be doing it by herself with another co-host. All right, and that co-host will be announced at a later date.
Well, thank you all for being here. Again, we appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you at the next live. We will send the link so that you guys will be able to join. So if you don't have the notification bell on for our page to receive all notifications of our postings, click that button now and you'll get all of the updates from whenever we drop a pre-recorded video or whenever we're planning to go live. So,
and don't forget, women,
Oh boy.
Take care of that pussy. Take care of that pissy pussy. And try those period panties. Give it a shot. I'm telling you, it's just a life changer. And always infinity with wings.
All right.
The
Thank
foam.
you guys. That wraps this
Thank you.
episode.
Appreciate you showing
And
up.
we appreciate you guys. Subscribe.
And share. Hit the button, Des.